Hello children, today we are going to learn chapter number 4 of geography, that is air. In this chapter you will able to know the various gases present in the atmosphere and significance of different layers of atmosphere, and you will also able to know the various aspects of weather and climate. And along with this, you can have a sensitivity towards the protection of environment. So let's begin with this definition. What is an air? The mixture of gases is known as air. Very simple. Then next we have the term atmosphere. What is atmosphere? An envelope of air surrounding the earth is called atmosphere. So we learn two definitions, that is air and atmosphere. Next we come to air and its composition. As we all know, air is a mixture of gases. So what are the gases that make up of atmosphere or that make up of an air? So in composition, we have a picture here. The main constituents of gases which make up of atmosphere. Number 1, we have nitrogen, which make up of 78% of atmosphere, and second largest constituent is oxygen, that is 21%, and other remaining 1% is made up of carbon dioxide, helium, argon, hydrogen, which are found in very less quantity as compared to nitrogen and oxygen. Apart from these gases, tiny dust particles are also present in the air. So we have a brief idea about the components of atmosphere or components of an air. And let's know in detail about the percentage. Again, nitrogen 78%, oxygen 21%, argon 0.93%, carbon dioxide 0.03%, and all the other remaining constitute 0.04%. And then let's know about nitrogen. What is the importance of nitrogen? Plants need nitrogen for their survival, and they cannot take nitrogen directly from the air. So, bacteria that live in the soil and roots of some plants take nitrogen from the air and change its form, and so that plant can use it. This is how nitrogen is important to us. And next we have oxygen. Human and animals take oxygen from the air as they breathe, and green plants produce oxygen during photosynthesis, which make oxygen contained in the air. So oxygen is very important. Without this, life cannot exist. Next we come to the importance of carbon dioxide. Green plants use carbon dioxide to make their food and release oxygen. Human and animals release carbon dioxide, which is equal to the amount used by the plants, which is a perfect balance. However, this balance is upset or disturbed by burning of fuels such as coal and oil, which result in increased volume of carbon dioxide that affecting the earth, weather, and climate. So, increase in carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is a serious concern for every one of us. So, we need to reduce this concentration of carbon dioxide more than the amount we needed. So, after we know this, next we come to the other as the percentage 1% of gases that matter of atmosphere. Again, here carbon dioxide, helium, argon, hydrogen that constitute the 1% of the atmosphere. And as I said, a part of this is also constituted by tiny dust particles. After we know components of the atmosphere, we come to the structure of the atmosphere. Structure of the atmosphere, we mean here different layer of the atmosphere. We have 5 different layer of the atmosphere. First, starting from troposphere, which is the closest to the surface of the earth, troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. These are the 5 different layers which we know as structure of the atmosphere. So let's know about troposphere. This is the portion we live in and it is therefore most familiar to us. In the troposphere, on an average, the temperature decreases at a rate of 1 degree with every 165 meter ascent. Why? Temperature decreases with the increase of every 1 degree, every 165 meter. It is due to reduction of pressure with the increase of height. And then, what are the other important features of this troposphere? As I said, most important layer of the atmosphere, as the air we breathe exists here, and almost all the weather phenomena like rainfall, fog, hailstorm occur in this layer. And its average height is 13 kilometer. So next up the troposphere, the second layer is stratosphere. Stratosphere provides visibility at its finest. Aircraft fly through this layer because it facilitates visibility and easiest fly conditions. It lies above the troposphere and it extends up to a height of 50 kilometer. This layer is almost free from clouds and associated weather phenomenon. That's why its visibility is very fine here and it provides best conditioned, most ideal condition for flying aeroplanes. And one more important thing here is it contains a layer of ozone which protect us from the harmful effects of the sun's rays. And after stratosphere, next we have mesosphere, the third layer of the atmosphere, which lies above the stratosphere and it extends up to the height of 80 kilometer. Mesosphere is a layer where meteorites burn off in this layer. And next we have the fourth layer, that is thermosphere. In this layer, temperature rises very rapidly with increasing height in this layer. Why? Because of the presence of ions. An ionosphere is a part of this layer and it extends between 80 kilometer to 400 kilometer. This layer helps in radio transmission as it present ions it reflect the radio wave back to the earth's surface. So this one is helping radio transmission. Last, we have the outermost layer, that is exosphere. The outermost layer of the atmosphere is exosphere, and this layer has very thin air. Light gases like helium and hydrogen float into the space from this layer, and very little is known about this layer as it is too far from the earth. So with this, I would like to end here for today's class, and remaining topic we'll discuss in next class. So thank you.